Hello there, you beautiful soul, and welcome back to Plant-Based Cooking with Rebecca. Thank you to every person who has joined me over the last couple of weeks and subscribed to my channel. The channel is slowly growing, and I'm so grateful for that. Today, I'm actually going to be doing something a little different. I'm not going to be cooking today, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about Isagenix, the wellness solutions that have been a part of my life for the last 5 years and have helped elevate me and transform me at a cellular level. I often talk about Isagenix through my segments because Isagenix has definitely been a catalyst for transformation in my life and has made this process so much easier and simpler throughout my days, and implementation of this lifestyle has been honestly more rewarding than feeling like I've lost anything. So I still implement plant-based living through Isagenix, which is really great because what Isagenix means, if you have not heard of what Isagenix is a wellness solutions company, and Isagenix stands for balance of the body. Oftentimes with our American diet, we are inundated and consumed with toxins in our daily diets. We are inundated with toxins in not only our foods, but also in the water that we drink, in the air that we breathe, in the products that we use. And our skin is our largest organ, and it absorbs everything that we give it, including what we put on top of it. So it is really important that we're always implementing not only safe foods to put into our temple, but also using products that are consciously created, that are using ingredients of high integrity and that are good for our overall well-being. And this is one of the reasons why I loved Isagenix so much. It really resonated with what I believed in. It resonated with my lifestyle, as well as, all the changes that I was already making. It was a really great additive for the tools and resources that I was already using, except I just reallocated some of my grocery and supplement expenses to this company that I completely trust. So I am actually doing a 24-hour detox today, which is why I chose to not cook instead and just talk about Isagenix. So I am sipping on my Cleanse for Life tea. I typically do either 24 to 48 hour detoxes, and sometimes, depending on what phase I'm in my wellness strategy, I will implement daily cleansing as well. So Isagenix is basically the concept of intermittent fasting, where you are waking up your digestive system with adaptogenic herbs, which are meant to rebalance the body. So I have here Ionic Supreme, which I start my day off with every single day. A scoop of Ionics goes a very long way. In fact, I'd like to double up on this one because the adaptogenic herbs here are very pure, and these are they're kind of like equalizers for your body. It's really good for your gut health, which then sends signal to your brain. It's really helpful with mental clarity and just really adapting to these stressful environments that we can often live in this day and age. And you know that we cannot control what happens outside of us, but we can definitely take control of what's happening inside our body as well as our energetic field. And Ionics is such a great additive to our daily routine. And then, if I'm not cleansing, and which I will talk about Cleanse for Life, I am drinking superfood smoothies. So typically I will have my heaviest meal midday, and then I like to start off my day after I've done my Ionics with a smoothie. So the reason why I love shakes, smoothie bowls, is that it is easier for our digestive system to process the foods. Also, it's bioavailable. And what's great about this specific blend is that it is a whole blend made from whole foods. You have over 21 vitamins and minerals. You have a lot of really great nutrition, your vitamins and minerals, your amino acids, and oftentimes what we cannot get in the American diet, even myself that I eat plant-based, it is sometimes challenging for me to get all of my greens and whole foods. So why I love Isagenix is because it's such a really great way to gain substance throughout the day, energy. I like to call it my Tesla energy, right? My solar energy. And so this is 2 scoops. It's 220 calories. It is 24 grams of protein. And that is one of the things that we are lacking in our American diet is really great complex proteins. Oftentimes, if you're not getting enough protein in your diet, you're often having a really hard time with weight loss. And even there is this deficiency called kwashiorkor, and it's a protein deficiency that actually causes our body to, it causes inflammation in our body. So it's hard to believe that we can be nutrient deficient in proteins, but oftentimes in our American diet, we are, especially if we're eating animal protein. So what I love about Isagenix is that it's pure, it's clean, only 1 gram of sugar from molasses and the stevia leaf, which is an all natural way of getting sugar. And then you have your good carbs and your good proteins. And so I drink 2 smoothies every single day. My favorite is the strawberry, but we also have vanilla chai, we have chocolate, we have a banana bread, and then we also have an array of flavors for the whey protein as well. So if you are vegetarian and also gluten intolerant, if you are dairy intolerant, if you are just allergen intolerant, these are really great alternatives for you to get. And honestly, the price of these supplements is like going to Whole Foods. And what I love to do is love to add a scoop of the greens to my shakes every single day. So a scoop is going to be about 2 servings of greens. And oftentimes we'll buy greens. I tend to use them a lot. So I'll go through greens every couple of days, but oftentimes the average person is allowing greens to go really bad. So this is a good alternative. It's a superfood. It's great because it has spinach, kale, spirulina, chlorella, broccoli. These are all natural detoxifiers. So as you do set aside, 1 to 2 to 4 days throughout your 30 days of fasting, your daily superfood is also going to be helping you detoxify your body. I also love the Isofruits, and this is also another scoop that I add into another one of my shakes. So I do the greens in the morning, and I do the Isofruits in the evening, and this is getting over 30 superfruits in one serving. Isn't that amazing? I mean, there's no way that we're going to be able to eat 30 different superfruits, and oftentimes we're gravitating to the same ones. Very common ones are apples, oranges, bananas, blueberries, berries, and all of those are really great. In fact, I love using whole fruits in my diet on a daily basis, but this always just makes it so much easier for me to get it in. And then we have great supplements. Like I love the Cytoactives. These are like getting a ton of the wine. So oftentimes people drink wine for the resveratrol. That's such a hard word to say, and the CoQ10. So you're getting the CoQ10 for your cellular health as well as your brain health. I love the digestive enzymes. The Isoflesh is amazing, especially if you're getting a lot of fiber in your diet, because as a vegan, I tend to get a lot of fiber in my diet, and sometimes some of these foods that I eat are a little bit hard to digest, especially legumes and grains and stuff like that. So Isoflesh is a really great alternative. I love to use this at night. It has a really great source of magnesium, which we also it's a mineral that we tend to be deficient in. So this is a really great one to add as well. And then I have the essentials for women. So I love the combination of the Cytoactives and the essentials for women. And you can also get these in AM and PM packs. So it's awesome. Now let me talk about the Cleanse for Life. The Cleanse for Life is not one of those cleanses that we tend to gravitate towards, especially because oftentimes people have a lot of digestive issues. And so, people are looking for diuretics, colon cleanses, and, cleanses that tend to strip our gut flora from good bacteria. And so what we need is a full-on cellular health. So what I love about the Cleanse for Life is that it also has the adaptogenic herbs, just like the Ionic Supreme does, but it also has a ton of really gentle nutrients that are not only nourishing our body, but it's also allowing us to detoxify at a cellular level. So we are detoxifying our liver, our kidneys, our cells, the fat that surrounds our organs. It is really important, guys, that we continue to do what our body's asking us to do. We are going through some major spiritual shifts, as well as, just planetary shifts that are really affecting our overall state of consciousness and well-being. We see that this year has really brought a lot of turmoil to a lot of people, and we recognize that health is our greatest wealth, and that if we don't have our health, we really don't have anything. And so it is really important that we are taking the time to nourish our bodies at a cellular level, but also taking the time to give our digestive system a break so that we can detoxify ourselves from everything that is no longer serving our body. And I love to remind myself and everyone that I come into contact with is that we are spiritual beings living a human experience, and we have all the capacity. God has given us all the capacity to be able to heal at a cellular level, and it's up to us to use the tools that are given to us in order for us to be able to do that. I definitely, over 10 years ago, I would have never imagined my life being where it is today, where I have taken, I had taken charge of my overall well-being, and really, taking the time every single day to connect with myself. So, if it's light stretching, if it's deep breathing, if it's journaling, meditation time, nourishing my body with these superfoods as well as plant-based whole foods. It is really our responsibility in order to do that every single day, to be able to give our body the gratification, our temple, the glorification that it needs to thrive. So I just wanted to share with you some of my favorite superfoods that I incorporate on a day-to-day basis, including some of the delicious recipes that I've brought you every Wednesday. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you are interested in learning more about Isagenix, I will put more information on the description box below this video. So click on the little arrow below and it'll expand. It'll have information to book a 45-minute complimentary call with me. I do not only consultations for Isagenix, but I also do consultations for mind, body, and soul coaching. So thank you so much again. I am sending you so much love and light, and I will see you soon. Peace.